Hey Divine Souls, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Pick a Symbol reading, where we're going to take a look at what you need to hear right now from the spiritual realm regarding your spiritual journey. Now, in front of you are three spiritual beings of which you can pick from. The first spiritual being we have is the whale. The second spiritual being we have is the horse. And the third spiritual being we have is the eagle. Now you can pause here to meditate on the spiritual being that calls to you the most. Once you've decided, the timestamps are provided in the description box down below. You can go ahead and skip to your reading. Otherwise, let's dive into it. Pile number 1. Hi, I hope you're doing well. So you chose the whale as your spiritual symbol, all right? So first of all, what I'm seeing here is that you are very active and you are taking action when it comes to your spiritual practices. Whether this is praying, meditating, cleansing, whatever the case may be, you are taking charge. You are doing what needs to be done when it comes to your spiritual growth, when it comes to your spiritual enlightenment. Some of you may even be engaging in new spiritual practices, high vibrational spiritual practices. However, I do see here with the Knight of Wands that you are inconsistent. And in order for you to be able to restore balance back into your life, to heal where there are wounds, to close the holes that have been opened, you need to be more consistent, all right? In order for you to really become a very powerful being within your spiritual practices, to really come into alignment with your true spiritual being, to come into alignment with your spiritual power, you need to be more consistent, all right? Sometimes you do the work, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're engaging, sometimes you don't. And that's creating this imbalance within your universe. And I feel like your message has to do more with you having to create balance within your world, with you having to merge and be able to create this flow between your inner masculine and inner feminine. And that will also be reflected in your external environment. So you're struggling with consistency. You may even be struggling with motivation. Sometimes you feel like you need to be motivated, all right? And I feel like this is not just about being motivated. This is about following your intuition, flowing with your intuition, as well as making sure that you stick to your spiritual practices regardless. To become a master, it doesn't always have to feel good to do something. You won't always be motivated to do something, but to become a master, you have to show up. And that is the energy here that you may be struggling with when it comes to your spiritual practices. However, the energy that I'm getting here is that in order to overcome that inconsistency, right, the gift you can give yourself is time. A time out. Develop this thing or the strategy or whatever it needs to be, that every day or every however often, right, you create a space and a time for yourself where you engage with your spiritual practices. Some of you, it could be just as simple as praying. You need to allocate time perhaps on a daily basis, that at this particular time, no matter where I am, I have to connect to the higher realms. I have to pray. I have to meditate. I have to connect. I have to isolate myself. All right. That is the gift that you can give yourself within your spiritual journey at this point in time. You need to do that in order to bring healing and restoring balance within your world, within your environment, within your relationships, and within whatever it is that you may be struggling to bring balance to in your environment. All right. Now, you need to know that you are very spiritually protected right now. You need to know you're spiritually protected because you have shown that you can trust your intuition. You have shown that you can overcome challenges, not just because of your actions, but because of this energy of the guides and the ancestors that are surrounding you. All right, that is the energy. You are moving into a space of peace. If you can see with this Four of Swords, right, this person is an angel, has wings, and is surrounded by white doves. All right, so you have the protection of your angels, the protection of your ancestors. All right, you are moving into peace. You're transitioning into peace within your world. Whatever chaos you may have been struggling with for a long time, whatever conflicts may have been transpiring within your life, whatever imbalances you may have been going through, all right, you are transitioning and moving away from that because of your spiritual engagement, because of what you have been doing spiritually, your prayers, your meditation, your cleansing, whatever you've been doing spiritually, because it does show up here with the King of once in the beginning of the reading, that you are taking action when it comes to your spiritual practices. You are engaging. However, the only problem is that you are inconsistent, and is that you're inconsistent, right? And your inconsistency can be overcome by you creating some sort of discipline where for a specific time or for specific hours you isolate yourself and you engage in your spiritual practices. You need to develop that, whether it's waking up in the morning and making sure at this time I'm going to be meditating, I'm going to be praying, I'm going to be doing this, and at this time I'm going to be cleansing. And regardless of what you may be going through during that day, you make it a point that you stay firm and you ground yourself and you develop that. Then you will see yourself growing spiritually, and you will see yourself having more authority and power in the spiritual realm as well, because of the engagement that you are in partaking in. All right, so also, like I said, with the Seven of Wands here, you are very spiritually protected right now, regardless of the energies that may have tried to manipulate you, take away your power, create conflict within your life, create chaos within your life. You are divinely and spiritually protected, and divinely and spiritually guided. And also because you stand firm, because you're not somebody who is easily shaken. You believe in something, you stand firm, and you fight for what you believe in, even if you stand alone. And because of that, you have this leadership quality about you, right? That's why you need to be more consistent, because you are a leader. All right, you are a leader, you have authority in the spiritual realm, of which you're going to help other people. Like, you are meant to help other people within their spiritual journey. All right, you have to go through something first so that you can enlighten other people on how to overcome and how to go through it. So that's why you need to create this consistency, so that you can see how much power and authority you have, so that you can be able to lead and guide others who will follow your footsteps. All right, because I can see that you have many people that will gang up against you, to attack you, to try and pull you down, to try and tarnish you, whatever the case may be. That's how powerful you are. You are so powerful that people have to group themselves against you. All right, however, you defeat them nonetheless. It's a David and Goliath type of situation, where people may feel like they're a giant network of people or groups of individuals. However, your power, your strength, your authority defeats them as a collective. All right, however, I see now spiritually that you're moving towards a very peaceful transit, a very calm and harmonious transit. All right, so your advice within your spiritual journey right now is to create balance. And in order for you to create balance, you need to make certain sacrifices. You need to make sure that you create balance within your spiritual life and your physical experienced life, between your work and play. All right, that type of energy. So you can't be all work. You need to make certain sacrifices, and you can't be all engaged. Like, there's just this need of you needing to, let's say, for example, you have 24 hours, right? And 12 hours you need to allocate to something, and 12 hours you need to allocate to something. However, you find yourself exerting maybe more than 12 hours. Maybe you are spending 20 hours doing one thing and you're spending 4 hours doing the other. You need to sacrifice that. Sometimes you don't, let's say, for example, you have a project. I know I'm lousy with making examples, but just hear me out, right? Let's say you have a project that you need to do, and then you feel like within 20 hours you will be done with that project. All right, and then you allocate the rest of the 4 hours to what you need to do. You need to sacrifice the need to do that project and finish it. And you need to tell yourself, you know what, I'm only going to allow myself 12 hours. Even if I don't finish it today, I will use the rest of tomorrow's hours to finish it. I need to participate in something else. That is the energy, trying to create balance and not overexerting one thing for another, or sacrificing too much of something for another, especially when it comes to your spiritual practice, because I feel like you sacrifice your spiritual practices. That's why you are inconsistent with regard, like, you sacrifice your spiritual practices for the things that you are engaging in the material world. Sometimes you don't pray because you're tired, you were working too hard. Sometimes you don't engage in your spiritual practices because you were too invested in your goals, your dreams, your ambitions. However, you need to make certain sacrifices. You need to sacrifice certain hours and tell yourself that even if I was busy, I need to make sure that at this point in time, doesn't matter what I'm doing, I need to take that time out and work on my spiritual growth, and work on my meditation, my prayer, my whatever spiritual practice that you're engaging in. However, overall, your reading looks really, really good. The only problem is the inconsistency. All right, now with also the Whale, remember the Whale is very, like, even though it's about community, right? The Whale is about community and family, and it fights for community and family. It's also a very solitary mammal, all right? Solitude. So solitude is very important for your spiritual growth, all right? Also, another thing about the whale is it's like it rules over, it governs life and death, all right? So the life and death energy is the hanging man energy, where there's this energy of needing to sacrifice something for something to have life, all right? So you need to remember that you need to give your spiritual world life, all right? Because if you don't, even the things that you're doing in the physical realm will eventually lose their power, because they're not gaining power from the spiritual realm. So in order to empower everything within your life, whether it's your romantic life, your finances, your work, your home, your family, your children, whatever the case may be, you need to make sure that you give them the source of power from the spiritual realm, and from there they will have a source of life of which they can grow and grow beyond what you are making them grow in the physical world. All right, so that is your reading. I do hope it does provide you with clarity regarding where you are in your spiritual journey right now. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time and energy. Good luck with everything, and I'm sending you lots of love. Ciao. Pile number 2. Hi, I hope you're doing well. So you chose the horse as your spiritual symbol, all right? So first of all, what I'm seeing here is that you are tired spiritually. You are spiritually tired. You're tired of feeling stuck, of seeing no progress in your life. You're tired of investing your time and your energy and your efforts into growing spiritually. However, you feel like you've been so patient for so long. You've faced so many challenges you have overcome, and you just feel so tired of it all. You know, you feel like you've been doing so much work, however, there's been no rewards or no results that have shown themselves. Your ancestors and guides want you to know that they've been working with you through everything, all right? It's not just been your efforts and your energy. However, your guides and your ancestors have been supporting you. They've been cheering you on. They've been helping you, giving you energy, giving you, that stamina within you to keep going forward, to keep moving forward, even when you wanted to give up. Because I do see here there are times that you have given up. There are times where you have allowed depression. It's not that you allowed it, but it overcame you, all right? Depression, this energy maybe of wanting to unalive yourself, some of you, not all of you, but that's just this energy of wanting to give up, because you feel like, well, when is it ever going to be my turn? When am I ever going to see a breakthrough? I'm facing challenge after challenge after challenge, and I'm not seeing any light inside. What is going on? And that is your challenge. You are tired of being patient. You know that something is coming. You know something new is about to begin in your life. You know that you are moving towards a new foundation. You know that you want to start perhaps a new family. Some of you, it's a new home. Like, there's just this new energy that you're waiting on, because you've been investing your time, your energy, your effort into, and you're just tired of waiting. All right, so your ancestors don't want you to give up. They're saying just hold on, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Hold on, do not give up, because definitely your feelings are valid, right? What you see or what you know is coming towards you. That new beginning, that new stability. Some of you, it's even like a new job. Some of you, it's not even a new job, it's like a new home, just something new. Somebody, like, there's just this different energies that are coming up of new things, all right? So that's what you are looking forward to: a new life, a new stability, a new beginning. However, what you've been facing is a lot of challenges, and you're tired of that. You want the past, you want to put the past behind you, you want to focus on what's ahead, you want to focus on what's new, and you're just tired of waiting. So your ancestors and guides are saying, be bold, be brave, be courageous, keep moving forward, because you are going to receive the exciting news that you've been waiting upon. You are going to move towards the new horizon, that new home, that new job, that new relationship that you've been working on. Something that will bring stability into your life, where maybe you may have been struggling with stability, where you may have had, maybe for some of you, in relationships, in and out people, and you've been investing and you're tired of that. Some of you is being in and out of different jobs and you're tired of that. Some of you is in and out of homes and you're tired of that. You just want something that's going to bring stability within your life. Your guides and your ancestors are saying that's going to transpire, that's going to happen. However, you just need to keep being bold, keep being brave, and keep fighting and keep moving forward. Do not give up. Yes, there are times where you may need to take some rest and take a step back instead of completely giving up. However, you are going to get what it is that you've been working on, what it is that you desire. Now, the good thing about you is that even in the midst of all these challenges and wanting to give up, and sometimes just wanting to just end it all, You don't, sometimes there's this fire inside of you that just sparks, that just wakes up. That's the assistance that I was speaking about in the beginning of your reading, that your ancestors and guides are supporting you and they're assisting you. There's times where you may feel like, you know what, you just want to end it all, you're tired. However, there will be times where the spark within you will just wake you up and remind you that no, do not let anything stand in the way of your dreams, your goals, your ambitions. Do not let anything stand in your way. So spiritually, I see that you are going to conquer, you are going to break through all these challenges that you've been facing spiritually. You're going to overcome all these, like you are breaking through generational curses. You're breaking through so much trauma. You're breaking through so much energies that you are breaking through these energies so that your children and your future generations don't have to deal with such energies. Like the energy of unaliving yourself, right? That is a curse. And this curse, you're waking to break it because there have been people within your family dynamic that have gone through the same thing, and you're the one who's going to break through it. And by breaking through it, I'm not saying that the next generations will not face their own challenges and want to give up, but it won't be this curse, all right? It won't be this curse of wanting to unalive oneself. So you are breaking through so many generational curses. You are breaking through so many generational bondages, so many generational you know energies that have been keeping your family dynamic or your bloodline in this energy of just being stuck, not being able to move forward, just feeling powerless, experiencing a lot of betrayals, experiencing a lot of backstabbing, surrounding yourselves with people that do not actually value you, because you are a high vibrational being. And being a high vibrational being, there are many low vibrational beings that will always want to leech onto you, and they will betray you, they will manipulate you, they will backstab you, they'll try to steal from you, they'll do everything under the sun. Some of them will attack you using black magic and stuff like that. So you are learning how to transmute that energy so that the future generations are wiser and smarter, that it becomes in their DNA. Because by you healing, you not only heal just emotionally and spiritually, you also heal your DNA, and the DNA that you pass on is a healed DNA, so that the future generations do not have to go through what you went through. You're closing chapters in a way, all right? So you're breaking through a lot of generational karmas, all right? So the energy that I'm getting here, sorry for that, all right? The energy that I'm getting here is that you may have a lot of confusion, right, regarding the fact that you've invested your time, your energy, your effort into building, into healing, into growing. However, you still feel like you are stuck. You still feel like there's lack of clarity. You still feel like there's lack of direction. Things are going to align for you, okay? You are a very gifted person, and a lot of your gifts are going to unfold. That's why you had to go through such a difficult journey. They say the harder the journey is, the more rewarding it is. And that is your spiritual journey right now. As hard as it is, that's as hard as the rewards are going to come in. There are many gifts that are going to unfold for you spiritually, physically. Some are going to feel so trippy, even your spiritual gifts are awakening for you. So you just need to be patient and know that your ships are coming in. What you've been waiting for is coming in. You just have to be patient. The peace, the tranquility, the abundance, the financial stability, financial security, the gifts, they are coming in, all right? And you're going to be able to share that with your loved ones and your future generations, your children or grandchildren, whatever the case may be. So your energy right now when it comes to your spiritual journey is about you just being patient and being strong and being courageous and being brave, and knowing that you are doing this to break through all these generational karmas, karmic ties, bondages, in order for your life and your children's life and your children's lives to become better than what you have experienced, all right? So you are going through the worst so that you don't have to go through it anymore, so that your children don't have to go through it, so that your children's children don't have to go through it, all right? That's why your journey has been so difficult. That's why you feel so stuck. Instead of seeing it as if your life is, upside down, there's a dark cloud looming over your head, see it as you are breaking through anything that has been holding you back. Because remember, the devil will not fight you hard if you're not out of alignment with him. The devil will not fight you hard if you are not moving in the right direction. The harder the devil comes at you it's because you are in alignment with the higher being that you are. You are in alignment with the divine creator. You are in alignment with high vibrational energies, all right? So know that the devil is fighting you so hard, is making life difficult for you so much, because the devil wants you to give up because you are powerful, because the devil fears something in you, and you are going to make sure it happens. Whatever it is that the devil fears in you, you're going to make sure that it happens. You're making sure that you manifest it. You're making sure that you put the devil in its place. All right, that is the energy that I'm getting here. So I do hope that this reading does provide you with clarity. Also, speaking about the horse, a horse can travel distances. A horse is very powerful. A horse, you ever heard, even when they speak about a car, it has horsepower. When they say it has horsepower, it means that it can go to the furthest reaches of the world. It could go fast and it can go hard. So that's the energy that you need to embody right now. Go hard, go fast. If you can see, even the Knight of Swords is the energy of the horse, right? Going hard and going fast and going beyond where anyone ever thought you would go. Do not allow other people's self-limiting beliefs or other people's distractions or anybody who's trying to keep you stuck or stand in your way make you believe that about yourself. If they tell you that you can't do it, show them that you can do it. That is the energy that I'm getting here. All right, so that is your reading. I do hope that it does provide you with clarity regarding your spiritual journey, where you are right now. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time and energy. Ciao. Pile number 3. Hi, I hope you're doing well. So you chose the eagle as your spiritual symbol. Now, what I'm seeing is that you are a very, very powerful being, all right? You have so much authority within the spiritual realm as well as in the physical realm. You have so much leadership qualities. You have so much power, influence. You are the type of being who is very, very powerful. You walk in a room and people notice you. That's the type of energy you embody. However, right now you are vibrating at a very, very, very low frequency. That is because you may be feeling stuck. You are feeling insecure. You feel like there's a lot of things that are unclear in your life. You're just feeling bound. There's just this energy where you feel you lack direction, or you don't know what the next move should be, or you're feeling like you don't have enough resources, or you're feeling powerless. You feel like you are stuck and you are bound and you don't know what to do. That is the energy that you are feeling. You know that you are powerful. However, you feel like there are some energies that are tying you down, that are holding you down, that are anchoring you to the lowest vibration. That's the energy that I'm getting about you. And this is coming from your fear. You have interacted with a lot of deceptive energies, all right? And those were lessons that you needed to learn. They were part of your journey, but they have scarred you because you feel confident and powerful only when you can control things. However, when you don't know what's coming, when you don't know what's going on, that's when all things turn to fall apart. You don't like lacking control. And sometimes you need to understand that certain things you won't have control over. However, you do have the power to overcome. That is the energy that I'm getting. You have the power to break through. Even if you deal with individuals or people that will deceive you, maybe you don't know that they are deceiving you and whatever the case may be, but you will eventually know the truth and you will break through. So you need to learn to not be scared of experiencing new relationships, new partnerships, or experiencing new energies, because your happiness lies in other areas than where you are right now. You're going to keep yourself stuck if you continue in this path of not trusting everybody and feeling like everybody's going to hurt you, feeling like everybody's going to betray you, feeling like everybody has this poisonous scorpio tail that they are ready to sting you with. Not everybody's like that, all right? There are potential new relationships that are going to form in your life that will bring a lot of happiness and joy. You are aligning to your soul tribe, but you may be blocking your own path from aligning to your own soul tribe because you feel like people are going to betray you, like you have trust issues. That is your main major thing. You have trust issues, and it's not wrong for you to have trust issues. It's because of what you've gone through, but this is asking you to heal from that energy, all right? To try to learn to accept what you have learned and to know your power and know that you're powerful and know that life is not going to be perfect. You're not going to have control over things, everything, you're not always going to know what's going on. You're not always going to have clarity. You're not always going to have things move your way and everything go the way you want. Sometimes you're not going to have the answers that you need. Sometimes you're going to have to just trust that you are divinely guided and divinely protected. Sometimes you're going to have to trust yourself that you will overcome even if things don't work out the way you thought they would. Sometimes it's about changing your perspective. This is the energy that I'm getting spiritually. You need to learn to change your perspective, because right now you are operating from this perspective of feeling lack, of feeling like you can't trust anybody, you can't believe in anyone, you are powerless, you are stuck, you are this, you are that, believing all these negative things, and that's what's keeping you at a low vibration. So in order for you to rise to a higher vibration, you need to be willing to take risks. You need to be willing to engage in new relationships, in new projects, projects, in new connections, in new places. You know, you need to engage in new things, because you never know where your abundance and prosperity is going to come from. You never know what partner, because some of you, I feel like you're single. Most of you, I feel like you're single because you've been betrayed so much in love and so deeply, you feel like you can't trust anyone. All right, so there is a relationship that is transpiring, that is coming up for you, but it's going to require you to have faith. It's going to require you to take a risk towards it. All right, so what I'm seeing here is that you have potential for success. You have a potential for happiness, joy, prosperity, abundance, growth in your business or your work or your career. You have this energy that is showing up within your reading of being anointed, being gifted with a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of harmony. Like, even if you're not working for yourself, you're working for a specific company, this could be a promotion. Like, there's just this energy of travel, success, excitement. There's so much that could be happening within your life, only if you can just allow yourself to trust that you are divinely guided. You don't have to put your trust in people. You can put your trust in the divine guidance of the one above, you know, your creator. You can put your trust in yourself and know that regardless of what you go through, you will overcome. You will eventually be in the space that you want to. Don't let your insecurities get in your way, because the energy I'm getting here is that the only thing that's stopping you from experiencing a truly fulfilling relationship romantically, it's your own self-limiting beliefs. It's your own insecurities. It's your own thoughts, all right? Because you are overthinking. You think somebody's going to betray you. Some of you already know that there's somebody who's interested in you. However, you're not engaging with that individual because you are afraid that they're going to hurt you. You are letting the past dictate your present and your future. That is where you are spiritually, because there's a lot of things that want to manifest in your life, but they are not manifesting because of you are blocking them with your fears. You are blocking them with your anxieties. If you can see with this Two of Pentacles, these two people want to be together, but there's something that's standing in between them, and that is your fears. That is the demon that you have manifested because of what you've went through. All right, and if you can see, look at what is standing between them. It looks like what is in the Seven of Swords, you know, this tale of this man. So you are letting the past come in between you and your present, you and your future. There's somebody here who's very powerful, who will take care of you, who will love you, who is influential. This person could be recognized or famous or whatever the case may be. This person may want to interact with you, be in a relationship with you, and the relationship has potential to be very successful. You can build a long-lasting relationship, an abundant relationship with this person that could potentially lead to you getting married and having a family. But you are standing in your own way because you have this insecurities. What if this person does you dirty like your ex, whatever the case may be? Some of you, this is business opportunities where you may have been betrayed in the past and you don't trust people. So you are letting your fear stand in your way. That's why you are vibrating at a low frequency. This low frequency is making you, it's blocking your finances, it's blocking your love life, it's blocking your confidence, it's blocking you overall. So it's about you having faith. Even if you don't know the answers, even if things are not clear, it's about you trusting your intuition, trusting your dreams, trusting that you are divinely guided. So where you are spiritually right now is about learning how to trust again and letting go of the past and learning to appreciate and venture out and take risks upon new things and new territories and new relationships and new projects and new spaces, because it can bring a lot of success, a lot of travel, a lot of excitement, a lot of movement in your life, a lot of abundance and happiness and joy. All right, so that is your reading. I do hope it does bring you clarity regarding where you are in your spiritual journey and what you need to work on. All right, otherwise, thank you so much for your time and energy. Ciao.